Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Salomon's Level X, and we're back here in Pokemon Masters to review the new Sygna suit Lysandre and Volcanion that is going to be coming out tomorrow as of the time of uploading this, and I'm going to be seeing, should you summon for him, yes or no. So, in my opinion, for this month, this unit is probably the most valuable units that, most valuable unit they'll release this month. Maybe you can make an argument for Leon because he's, Master Fair, reruns, whatever, but Lysandre's probably the most valuable unit to pick up this month if you're summoning, but I still would not recommend a summon. And we'll go over why. So, let's look at Lysandre as a base kit here. So, obviously, he's got very good offensive stats here. He's a water-type unit, obviously. Pretty solid passive skills here. He's very good at, one copy. You've got Steam Eruption doing, 157 base damage. You can burn the opponents. You got Heat Wave, decent damaging move. You've got Buddy Hydro Pump, which basically hits like a nuclear bomb on all enemies. 250 base power. That's absolutely insane. See what applies super effective next, applies free moves next, that increases the special moves next by a number of stat ranks equal to the opponents, equal to the number of burned opponents. So after using this, you just get 3 special moves next and hits Steam Eruption, and an enemy just kind of dies. And then looking at his grid, he's got a lot. Furious Brain, buffing more DPS damage, Raging Rain, Burn Synergy. He's got Scorching Sink as well. This guy's absolutely insane. And then, let's see what else he got. Scorching Sink 9. If you're going for a Sink move, that's amazing. Burn Boost, that's pretty solid too. I mean, you're going to be getting the special moves next. Super duper effective 9 on Heat Wave. That's going to be absolutely insane damage. Brain Gain on his trainer move. There's a lot for this guy that's absolutely insane. He's an amazing striker, amazing damage dealer. He's going to be absolutely insane. And he looks really cool too. That outfit's really, really nice in my opinion. But I still would not recommend summoning for him. So, looking at what's available right now, in-game, we've got Sygna suit Diantha, who's out right now, which is a Rock Zone unit. Obviously, Rock Zone is something that's probably not going to be... They're probably going to use that as leverage, probably not going to rerun for a little bit, maybe on select scouts, but otherwise, not going to rerun for a bit. Sygna suit Cyrus, it took him over half a year to get a paid rerun, and he still hasn't gotten a free rerun, which I find to be insane. Let me think of other zone units. Vol Iris, she's a seasonal. Obviously, she's going to take time to rerun. Lucas was really... He's rerun quite often. Sygna suit Renegade Cynthia being a Master Fair, her rerun, she's taken a while to rerun. I can't think of many other zone units at this time. Fairy Zone Sygna suit Wally, he still hasn't rerun. It's been, 4 months since his release. He still hasn't rerun. I have to think of more zone units here. Give me a moment. Again, Dark Zone, Sygna suit Cyrus. That's just a whole fiasco right there, I would say. Grassy Terrain. And we got Whitney, so we got 2 characters with Grassy Terrain, so I guess that doesn't really count, but still. Sygna suit Diantha, probably not going to take a while to rerun, so honestly, I'd say she's pretty valuable pickup, but we're not going to go into that. But Lysandre here, he's he's a good striker. He really is. He's an amazing striker. But he's there's a point in this game where being a good striker doesn't matter all that much unless you're just looking at the big numbers, because you want to off-type a stage, Zygarde and Serena can do it fine. Sygna suit Lucidum can do it pretty fine. Sygna suit Steven can do it fine. Ash and Sygna suit Red, Thunderbolt Red can do it fine. All of those units can off-type pretty well, and a lot of units can off-type pretty well. The Neo Champions, of course, there's a lot of units in this game that can just sweep through stages off-type. So whatever you're using it for, it doesn't really make much of a difference because, and also if you're going for super effective damage, Water's a very, very strong type already. You got a ton of general pull options you got Nessa, you got May, even got free-to-play units Lodge Rosa, Lodge May. You've got Cyrus doing amazing Hydro Pump damage. Heat Wave, you've got Sygna suit Red, who can be free depending on if you picked him up in the Victory Road ticket or not, and he's also rerun a ton. You've got Silver and Ho-Oh. There's just a lot. There's a lot of Fire-type units as well. So, for on-type damage, you're not going to be using it much, so you're going to want him for, just off-type damage, maybe the Extreme Battle that's going to be coming out tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The 15th. So, maybe that's why you're getting him, but I still wouldn't recommend it. He's a Pokefair. He's going to be rerunning probably relatively often. He's very, very good, but they rerun Pokefairs pretty often, at least in Select Scout. So if you want to pick him up, you can definitely probably do it on a Select Scout instead of trying to pick it up from here. Like, they reran Sygna Suit Dawn and Sygna Suit Cyrus during the anniversary when they came out, like, around the same time as Lysandre here, so you could see, maybe expect him during the 4th anniversary to rerun in a Select Scout. So if you want to pick him up then, maybe you could do that. But the biggest piece of evidence, or, like, biggest reason to not pick him up is the half anniversary is right around the corner. We'll be getting the data mine for the half anniversary in probably, like, 2 weeks. Probably less than 2 weeks away. Like, 2 weeks from now, that will be the 26th. That's around the time when we're going to get the data mine for the 3.5 anniversary. And I would expect very strong, very hype, and big characters to release at that time, including probably Master Fairs. We haven't gotten a Master Fair since, well, obviously Leon's rerun is a Master Fair, and the reruns of the second year anniversary units. But other than that, our last Master Fair units were back in December. So I would expect a new Master Fair in March or at least April. So we're getting a Master Fair somewhat soon, I would say. So 3.5 anniversary, at least 3 sync pairs are coming. That's going to be very, very strong, very, very hyped. You know, last year we got Anniversary May, who's an amazing Psychic type damage dealer and Psychic terrain setter. Like, she nuked very well. Raihan, he did a lot of weather stuff. He applied a lot to his teams. He had a solid nuke. He had everything. At least I think he has a nuke. I don't really remember, I'll be honest. But Raihan was pretty good too. And then Anniversary Skyla was a zone setter. She has a very solid nuke. I know that much. And overall, it was just a very, very solid unit. Let's see her nuke. Yeah, weather sync up, interference sync, solar sync. Well, solar sync, he sets the weather to sunny, of course. So yeah, I mean, Raihan was good, but Lysandre, with as good as he is, they're going to release units next month that are going to be probably stronger than he is. They might be the new level of power creep. Our last major power creep was probably, the anniversary? I would expect the half anniversary to have something really, really strong there as well. So honestly, no, as good as this Lysandre is, I definitely would not say he's worth summoning for. I would not. I mean, if you like him a lot, I definitely understand that. I definitely recommend going for your favorites. Honestly, I of course, always do that. That's what this game is meant to be played like. But I would not summon for him just for, like, how strong he is. Because you're probably gonna regret it once the half anniversary releases and they release a new Master Fair that's really, really strong, or some more Poke Fairs that are really, really strong, or just some other characters in general that are really strong. Like last year, they released Z Serena at the not second half of the anniversary, but the second half of March, and she was really, really strong. She was the strongest character, probably the strongest character of the game at the time. So I would not be surprised if they repeat that again this year. So that's why I'm recommending you to not summon for Sygna Suit Lysandre and Volcanion. You can make it through a lot of the stuff that you'll need him for, like the Extreme Battle. I don't know if you're able to do it free to play or not. I'm going to try it. I'm definitely going to try to beat it, to the best of my ability. And the Extreme Battle of the Villain Arc event, Go Team Flare Villain event, for the coins and whatnot, where they'll want you to use a water type Kalos pair, like Lysandre. I'll probably get that done free to play myself and upload that, because you can probably use Seabolt and it'll work just fine. Not to mention Xerneas is just an amazing unit, so you can probably just you can probably do most things with Xerneas and then have your other types filled in, but whatever. Definitely don't recommend summoning for Sygna Suit Lysandre Volcanion. They are a really strong and very good unit, definitely very, very top tier. But as strong as they are, the half anniversary is coming up really soon. Another Master Fair is likely coming up really soon. They're both going to be really, really strong. That's 3 to 4 chances for a unit stronger than him to release, and just more valuable in general. So yeah, those are the reasons I recommend you to not summon for Sygna Suit Lysandre and Volcanion. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you're still going to summon for him or not, despite what my advice is. And I'll see you all later.